This is like my third time recording this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. So last year was my first year in college and I went to school in Long Beach. I didn't have a car, so I had to take the bus, which was a pretty... It was an experience. Let's just put it like that for now. So this one day I was getting on the bus to go home and I got on the wrong bus. But at least I got on a bus that would take me close to my house. So we're riding down the beach and this guy gets on. And he looks like he could be my uncle. Like, he looks like he's in his late 30s. So I'm just like, but I'm like, it's no biggie. Anyways, we get down to the town next to my town and he gets off the bus. And so I take the time to ask the bus driver where my stop is and he says, this is your stop. So I have to get off with Rando. So I'm walking towards my next bus stop and all of a sudden, Rando runs from Jack in the Box over to where I'm walking. He's like, hey, wait up, hold on. And he starts asking me all these questions about my life, like my parents, where they're at and stuff like that, and like how old I am and like what my race is and like what I'm doing out here and like where I go to school. And so I'm just like trying to be nice, but I'm trying to like walk faster, praying to God that the bus comes like any second, and it finally comes. So I'm like trying to run onto the bus and I can't because Rando stops me and he's like blocking the way and he's like asking me for my phone number. So I just give him my number. Worst mistake of my life. I know, you don't have to tell me. I already know. So a couple of weeks go by and I don't get a text from him. So I'm like, okay, he forgot my number. But one day I have a missed call and a voicemail. So I listen to the voicemail. Hey, Millie, this is that Rando from the bus stop. Like, oh God, somebody help me. So I don't call back. And a couple of weeks go by and I don't hear from him. But I get a text message from a random number and it's him. And I don't respond. So then I keep getting random text messages from random numbers and I'm not responding, and finally the last message I responded, but I pretended that I was somebody else. Like, am I smart or what? Like, oh, you got the wrong number. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that is how I got rid of a rando from bothering me. From this whole experience, I wrote my monologue for my theater class and it was amazing, of course. Now that I look back at it, it's actually pretty funny, but back then, no, it was scary. And I'm like, parents, you're awful, because I had to take that bus, like. So then I got a car, and mind you, I was in the South before coming to California. So driving in the South is 1000% different from driving in California. I was like so scared to drive, and like especially the freeway, I was like, I'm not even gonna touch that. So like for the first, like, I think it was like half a month, I was driving on streets. So it took me like 45 minutes to get to school every day, and then 45 minutes to go home. Like, that's a long time for what's supposed to be a 15-minute drive. So this one time I'm driving, I took myself out to IHOP. You know, I had a long break, and then I'm going back to school, and the four-way intersections are pretty different, pretty weird over here. So the light turns red, so I stop under the light, and like all these cars are coming behind me and they're honking at me, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I didn't do anything wrong. Like, what do you want from me? Like, is it because I'm brown? Is it because I got curly hair? But I learned from that, you know, don't stop under the light. I was probably thinking, like, why would you stop under the light in the first place? There's more to it than what I'm saying. So just, I can drive. Never had a traffic violation, never had a ticket, anything like that, so don't judge me. So working. Before in high school I had a job, but it was like 2 weeks and it was from my school. So, you know, it was like no biggie. But coming to college, you need money. So I got a job, and I basically had to wake up like before the birds woke up. No, I worked in an elementary school as a tutor, and it was great. Like, child development is my major, if you didn't know, so it was perfect for me. Now that I'm in San Diego, I got a new job. Also, last year when I first started college, I was starving pretty much because I didn't have money to be buying food and groceries. So for literally the first week, I spent $100 on fast food. Like, being a college kid, I applied to food stamps. Guys, if you see people who have food stamps, don't judge them. They're just trying to eat. That's all it is. You're just buying food. Like, if you're in college, I strongly suggest that you apply to food stamps. If you do get food stamps, please don't waste them on snacks and junk food. Actually buy food. And when I say food, I mean like fresh foods to actually make meals, not like frozen pizzas and frozen breakfasts and stuff like that. Like, actually buy stuff to like make your meals. Having this extra cash just for food is really a great thing to get you started with cooking and being healthy overall. You know, you don't have to be a health freak, but you should definitely take care of your body. So, food stamps, you are my life. I love you. Thank you for taking me in, because I really needed it, because your girl was struggling. You guys, since being in college, I've been shopping deprived. Like, I haven't been shopping for like clothes and stuff like that for forever. So to wrap up this video, I have a few tips for you to add to your back to school backpack. Stay healthy, stay focused and motivated. Explore a big city. Get food stamps. They're so great, guys. Not exaggerating. Get a job or some type of work just so you have that experience. Like, take advantage of the free stuff that college gives you, guys. Free stuff is amazing. Don't feel like you're being cheap. And ultimately, have fun, guys. I mean, it's college. You're going to be going through it for the next 4 years, 5 years, however many years. With that being said, thanks for watching. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. So, yeah. College.